They said Iran couldn't do it. But what we're about to reveal has stunned global powers, shaken military analysts, and sent a clear message across the skies. Iran's brand new fighter jet has just been unveiled, and it's not a copy, not a prototype. It's a fully operational leap into next-generation warfare. And what this aircraft can do might just rewrite the balance of power in the Middle East and beyond. Welcome to Next Gen World. In a surprise military demonstration that caught even intelligence agencies off guard, Iran unveiled what it claims to be a domestically developed fifth-generation stealth fighter jet. Dubbed the Kowsar-X, this aircraft is reportedly capable of flying undetected by most modern radar systems, equipped with advanced avionics, and integrated with indigenous AI-based targeting systems. The global defense community was expecting small upgrades from Iran's older F-5-based platforms. But what we saw instead was a sleek, angular, radar-deflecting body and a cockpit interface eerily reminiscent of Western and Russian fifth-gen fighters. Iran has long been under sanctions that limit access to foreign aerospace technology. That's why this reveal is so significant. Military analysts suggest Iran has leapfrogged 2 decades of aircraft evolution through a combination of reverse engineering, underground innovation, and technical partnerships with Russia, China, and possibly even North Korea. The aircraft's fuselage shows composite materials that reduce its radar cross-section. The engine configuration, although still unverified, appears to support supercruise capability, meaning it can fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners, a hallmark of true fifth-gen platforms like the F-22 or Su-57. The Kowsar-X also seems to have internal weapons bays, a key feature of stealth jets, allowing it to carry advanced air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions without compromising its radar signature. Iranian state media claims that the jet is equipped with an indigenous AESA radar, a technology once believed to be far beyond the reach of Iran's defense industry. Whether it matches the capabilities of Western radars is still under debate, but its mere inclusion is a massive leap forward. What really turned heads is Iran's announcement that this fighter isn't just a test model. According to officials, full-scale production has already begun, and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, RGC, plans to induct a full squadron by 2026. Footage from the reveal showed the jet performing high-speed passes, steep climbs, and even limited stealth maneuvers, something that suggests either an elaborate stunt or a very real threat. Western powers have responded cautiously. The Pentagon released a statement saying it is monitoring the situation, while Israeli defense sources expressed concerns over how this new capability could impact regional security, especially if Iran begins exporting this jet to its allies. Think Syria. Think Hezbollah. Imagine a Middle Eastern battlefield where stealth fighters are no longer an exclusive club of the US, China, and Russia. Let's not forget, Iran already has a growing UV empire. Its drones like the Shahid 136 have been used in conflicts from Ukraine to Yemen. But until now, its manned aircraft fleet was decades behind. This changes everything. The introduction of a jet like the Kowsar-X could allow Iran to challenge air dominance, carry out high-risk penetration strikes, or even develop a nuclear delivery platform that's harder to intercept. While skeptics argue that this could be an exaggerated prototype, Iran's recent progress in missile tech, satellite launches, and cyber warfare indicates a deep shift in capabilities. Analysts are closely watching whether this jet will be field-tested soon, especially in flashpoints like the Persian Gulf or Syria. If it performs under combat conditions, the defense dynamics of the region will shift overnight. Another shocking element? Iran claims the jet can be paired with AI drone swarms, essentially operating as the command node in a next-gen hybrid warfare setup. This is a concept currently being tested by only a few nations like the US and China. If true, Iran isn't just catching up, it's leapfrogging. Also critical is the cost. Iran says each unit of the Kowsar-X will cost less than $35 million, far below the cost of F-35s or Su-57s. That raises an alarming possibility: mass production and mass export. With Iran's allies across the Middle East, Africa, and even Latin America, this could become the AK-47 of fifth-gen fighter jets, affordable, lethal, and widely distributed. Experts in international arms control are already ringing alarm bells. They fear the proliferation of this fighter could lead to an arms race unlike anything seen since the Cold War. Countries that never had access to such tech might suddenly field squadrons of semi-stealth jets. The world's no longer dealing with just a nuclear Iran. It might be looking at a stealth air force as well. And here's the kicker. Iran also teased a carrier-capable variant. While Iran doesn't have aircraft carriers, some suspect this is aimed at leveraging regional airfields or even strategic partnerships with foreign navies. The implications are massive, not just for Israel or Saudi Arabia, but for U.S. bases across the Gulf. While many questions remain unanswered, engine reliability, radar signature testing, stealth coating durability. One thing is certain, this isn't just about hardware. It's a message, a show of power, and it's reshaping how the world views Iran's military-industrial capabilities. So, what happens next? Will the Kowsar-X become Iran's F-22? Will it appear in real combat zones? Or is this a strategic bluff to force negotiations and shift military alliances? One thing's for sure, every satellite, every radar system, every intelligence agency is now locked onto Iran's skies, watching and waiting. And so are we, Next Gen World, bringing you the stories the world can't ignore. Subscribe now and stay ahead of every shocking revelation. Because what just took off in Iran might change the world forever.